Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. We start tonight with entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's. Has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. An entertainment landmark on the Las Vegas Strip is no more. Review-Journal's John Katsimides reports on the former venue called Mosaic on the Strip being cleared to build a new retail complex.
Mosaic on the Strip closed last July, and this month was leveled in favor of a 300,000 square foot retail and entertainment center on the Las Vegas Strip. Mosaic gained fame as one of the first venues to reopen during the pandemic reopening in June of 2021. It prospered in the 90s as Club Utopia, the first freestanding nightclub of its type on the Strip. Over the years, it became Tommy Wynn Theater, the Boulevard Theater, Empire Ballroom. Dean Coleman took over operations just before the pandemic, and in its closing says this is just how showbiz works.
And 3F Clubs seals the deal to get Phil Hellmuth for his first U.S. Poker Open title.
It's a straight flush for Hellmuth, and it's his first PGT title.
He won over $211,000 during the buy-in no-limit Hold'em tournament. This adds to his record 16 WSOP bracelet wins, bringing his career earnings to more than $28.6 million. In more top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. No charges against the uncle of a slain 17-year-old boy who ran under police tape and was arrested. During a birthday party near the Strip, Omarion Wilson was fatally shot Saturday. His uncle, Jeremiah Wiggins, admits he ran under the police tape to find Wilson's mother and console her. The DA says Wiggins acted out of emotion and his actions were understandable. Now to a 22-year-old woman facing charges in connection to the shooting of a prostitute. Police say Anessa Denton lured the victim to Exploration Peak Park in southwest Las Vegas in January to be confronted by Jose Flores, the victim's former pimp. Denton is facing attempted murder charges after allegedly communicating with the victim by phone. As the drought continues, how much of our water is lost to evapotranspiration? Water from the ground and surfaces of plants that's lost to the atmosphere. A new program would use satellite imagery to estimate the amount of evapotranspiration lost from crops, which makes up a large chunk of water consumption in arid environments like the West Coast.
There's no time to waste in protecting our most precious resource, and it's time to start better measuring, managing, and planning to protect Nevada's future.
Representative Susie Lee introduced the Open Access Evapotranspiration Data Act Thursday. She says better data access means better water management and sustainability. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Happy Friday, a warmer night in the 60s, but temps should fall to the 50s in a few hours, then 40s overnight, so still bring a jacket if you're heading out. Onto your 7-day forecast, a breezy but sunny Saturday with a high of 75 and low of 50 degrees. Similar temps Sunday but with stronger winds, which continue Monday. Cloudy and highs cooling to the 60s. On Tuesday, highs may only reach the 50s before we're back to the 60s starting Wednesday.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today.
The Golden Knights are officially in the playoffs for the 5th time in 6 seasons, thanks to Nashville's loss to Pittsburgh yesterday. The rest of the season for the Knights is now going to be about determining how they're seeded in the playoffs and who their first-round opponent is going to be. There's going to be a lot of wrinkles in that, starting with tomorrow's game against the Minnesota Wild. The Wild are just 2 points behind the Knights for the best record in the Western Conference, and the Knights play Minnesota 2 times in a row, including old friend Marc-Andre Fleury in net.
In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Nearly 20 years after opening, the rooms at the Bellagio Spa Tower are getting a revamp. MGM Resorts International announced spending $110 million on the redesign. 819 rooms and 104 suites will be renovated. The project will match the quality of the upgrades recently completed at the Bellagio main tower. The work is expected to be done by October, with the first rooms available to the public in early July. And Jose Andres is expanding his restaurant empire here in Las Vegas. The world-famous chef announced Thursday that he's opening 2 new restaurants on the Las Vegas Strip, one at the Forum Shops at Caesars and one at the Shops at Crystal's next door to Aria. Both are expected to open by next year.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. As the NBA regular season winds down, the Celtics and Bucks are the plus 325 co-favorites at the Westgate Superbook to win the NBA championship. The Suns are the 6-1 third choice and the Nuggets are the 7-1 fourth pick. The Warriors are 12-1 to repeat as NBA champions, and the 76ers and Grizzlies are also 12-1.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. Currently, more than 100,000 Americans, including more than 600 Nevadans, are waiting for their second chance at life through organ transplants. Review Journal's Renee Semmerower has more on a new campaign with first responders that's saving lives and preserving many more.
That's right. Nevada Donor Network's Silver State Heroes campaign is a statewide effort involving more than 30 first responder agencies to raise awareness for organ, eye, and tissue donation and encourage the public to register as donor heroes.
Nevada Donor Network, we were the first organ procurement organization in the country to establish first responder partnerships like the one that we have right here.
One of the supporters of the campaign is Courtney Kaplan. She spoke about her 18-year-old son, Michael Sigler. He had become an organ donor before his death in 2019 in a motorcycle crash in Las Vegas.
On May 17th, 2019, my amazing, beautiful son, Michael Sigler, became an event donor. But he also became the answers to so many prayers.
Her son's decision to become an organ donor ended up saving at least 8 lives and helped others through tissue and eye donation. One heroic donor can save up to 8 lives, heal up to 75 lives through tissue donation, and help restore sight to up to 2 people through cornea donation. For more information on how to become an organ donor, go to nvdonor.org.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. See you Monday for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.